Sure why. All right, welcome to Tea and Conversation. Tea and Conversation live, and I am absolutely excited because when I am able to have on someone that gets it done, no matter what, pushing forward, making sure she's bringing awareness to our businesses, definitely Black-owned businesses. First person I thought about yesterday that gets it done is Tarnisha. Tarnisha, and with the chamber in the Sarasota Bradenton area, and I'm gonna have her to clean that part up because I've never had a chance to attend the chamber, but I've had a chance to go down and tour Bradenton and Sarasota area that is flourishing and doing wonderful things. Good afternoon, Tarnisha. How you doing?
I'm well, Miss Candy. How are you? It's good to see you.
Yes, good to see you as well. And you are, there is my late delay. Welcome to Tea and Conversation. I am your host, Candy Lowe. Go ahead on and like, share, and subscribe to our channel, to our videos, and make sure you share and tag a couple friends as well. And Tanisha, what do you have going on? I know the chamber has been around for quite some time, and I definitely want to talk about that and the vision going forward, definitely in 2025. And I know you have a wonderful things that are going on, and the businesses are coming out, participating as well with what you have going on.
So, yes, ma'am. Thank you so much for having me. And just a little bit about what we're doing currently. We're in the month of our anniversary. So, we've been established gratefully for over 10 years. We're going into our 13th year, established under the Manatee County Black Chamber of Commerce. But we are now known as the Manasota Black Chamber of Commerce, which encompasses Manatee and Sarasota counties. And not only do we support the community and the business world in those areas, we actually are a staple throughout the state of Florida and in our region. So that's something that we're really proud of. And we stand on the shoulders of our National Black Chamber of Commerce that's located in the beautiful area of Washington, D.C., under the leadership of Chuck DeBose II. So, as far as what we're doing currently, we have our anniversary month, as I mentioned. We are partnering with one of our corporate members, FP&L, Florida Power and Light, to showcase business owners and to show them how best practices can work and how they can work their business through this uncharted territories that we're currently in. So that'll take place April the 17th at one of our members' locations by the name of Venue 2106. And that's a great opportunity for people to come out, meet our corporate members, meet other chamber members, and then to also gain information and knowledge of how to navigate these unterritory waters as we reflect at the Title 10 and the rollback of what's going on in our national office currently.
Mm-hmm. And could you explain, give the audience, some of those business owners, what is Title 10?
Well, Title 10 was put in place for us as minority-owned businesses to leveling the playing field, giving you the equity and the equality in order to thrive as a business owner. The Title 10 was put in place where President Roosevelt was intentional about making sure that those minority-based businesses were given opportunities that they were ordinarily not given to. Our counterparts were given generational wealth. As you know, we just don't have the opportunity to acquire generational wealth when we're behind 400 years of slavery. So this was an opportunity for us to have leveling playing field and given us a distinct opportunities to say, okay, if there's government contracting, there will be set asides to give to minority-owned businesses that they would ordinarily have to compete with all of the big boys in the room. So this was a set aside that would allow them an opportunity to do competitive bidding, but also winning those bids in order to do work with the government.
Awesome, awesome. And I'm sure that a lot of businesses are aware of that, but there are always a few that are not aware of that. And that is the reason why the chambers are so important, because it's so informational for them, and those resources that are there for the Black-owned businesses in your area and also in Hillsborough County area as well. How are the business owners in the community receiving the chamber, and how often are the networking events that you all have? I know you have them at the different Black-owned businesses as well, which I thought was brilliant to have them at a location, because if I'm you wanting to be a part of a chamber, I definitely want you to come to see my business, not just having a networking event at a central location, but actually coming to the business is unbelievable. And I love that concept.
Yes, ma'am. So, for instance, we're working with Rick, the owner of I believe it's 703. So, if I get it wrong, please don't get me, Rick. I know I got the name wrong. I feel it in my spirit. I got it wrong. But at any rate, we're going to actually come in. Not only do we come in, we also, whatever services that they render, we're going to actually pay for our service, our time. We're going to make sure that we're patronizing them as we come in. So, it's a nightclub venue now location, and where different people can come in and they'll have the opportunity to meet the owner, but not only meet the owner, but speak to subject matter experts in the business arena to talk through how that they become so successful in navigating the waters as a minority business owner. So that's just one location. We try to do things on a quarterly basis, so that way we can spread the love throughout the entire locations of our membership. But more overly, in June, during Juneteenth time, we'll have a festival where we'll showcase our entire membership at the Lecom Field with the Bradenton Marauders and the Pittsburgh Pirates. This will be a showcase of business owners. They'll come in, they'll have their vendors table where they'll showcase whatever product or services that they are currently sharing and selling, and giving them an opportunity just to get more visibility, more eyes on their product, and giving them an opportunity that they would ordinarily not get had they not been a part of the chamber.
Yes. And when is that event going to be again, Tarnisha?
That event is Friday, June 13th. We're doing that in conjunction with the Bradenton Nine Devils Tribute Night. If you don't know anything about the Bradenton Nine Devils, it's actually the minor league African American owned baseball team, and we're doing a tribute night to their efforts and what they've done in our community. And then we're inviting the entire community to come out and share with us as we tribute to those individuals that have paved the way through the Major League Baseball arena.
Mm-hmm. Awesome, awesome. And when a business want to join the chamber and they are a new business, uh, are there ribbon cuttings that they will have as well? Because sometimes businesses see other businesses do that are
Mhm.
not a color, and always wanting a ribbon cutting. I never forget when I opened up my tea shop, I thought, wow, how would a ribbon cutting be? And I had a ribbon cutting.
So yes, that's one of the features that we offer to a member that is a small business member. So I'll go back, we have several
Mm-hmm.
levels of membership. You can join as a student, someone that's in college or technical school that just wants the opportunities to network. You can join as a student or an individual. Then we have a small business membership. That membership allows you the opportunity to come in to receive resources that we have to offer. We have avenues where business capital would be an area that you can directly have access to, along with what you were just mentioning of an opportunity to have a ribbon cutting ceremony. And then not only that, to walk you through how to set up your business properly. Every time we'll see a lot of people that want to start a business, don't know where to start the business. Well, a chamber of commerce, a Black chamber of commerce, um, that's an area that you can tap into the resources. If I don't know that I need to file my articles of incorporation, or if I don't know that I need to have my business account, my banking account in place, if I don't know that I need to have an EIN number, we help you navigate those waters so that you're not going out and blindly starting a business and not having your ducks in a row and then operating without being an operable business. So we want to make sure that all our businesses are reputable. When we go and we refer businesses to other clients, we have to make sure that our names stand behind the product that we're offering. So we vet them firsthand, and then we offer them as a five-star accredited member of the Manasota Black Chamber of Commerce.
I absolutely love that because I remember the first year going into business and I was a part of one of the chambers in Hillsborough County, and they actually took my hand and walked me through all of those steps so that I had everything in order. So I absolutely love that. Those out there that are listening, if you would like to be a part of this amazing chamber, the Manasota Black Chamber of Commerce, and you're in that area, and you want to start a business and you're thinking about starting a business, one of the things I know for sure is if you are wanting to start a business, is getting connected with the chamber in your community. And just the networking part is amazing, but they also will walk you through the process and will not let you go until you are ready, because they want you to succeed. They want you to be the best business owner out there that you can be, so that you can compete against with other businesses in your community.
The one thing I'll add to that, Candy, if I may, not to cut you off, but I always tell people when you sign up or you become a Chamber of Commerce member, it is important for you to work the membership. So what I mean by that, when
Yes.
we have networking events and when we have resources that come about, it's up to you to tap into that. We send it out to all of our members and all of the individuals that are subscribing to our newsletters. That's the information that you receive, but it's vital for you to go on and you to sign up to attend those events. That's one thing. But the other thing is, when you are intentional about doing and being successful, you have to rely on those subject matter experts to help you navigate those waters. And oftentimes, as I could say, as African American individuals, we kind of shy away from showing all of the details, whether it's your financials or whether it's you coming in and you're seeing the back end of the house versus the front end of the house. But if you really want to be successful, you have to have a trusting heart and spirit and understand that this is going to help elevate you to the next cause and the next level. So I wanted to just walk you through some processes, if you don't mind, that we have within the chamber and resources that we have available. As a member, you would directly be you would have access to the resources, but also having the access to those individuals, those corporate members that are helping our members get to the next phase and the next step. So
Okay.
here we have
And
I'm sorry. Here is what I was referring to as the Manasota Black Chamber of Commerce Accreditation Program. It's a program that we go in, and as I mentioned, how do we get you to be a five-star accredited member? First, we have to make sure you have an EIN number, a business checking account statement that could be redacted to keep the information secured, physical mailing address, executive business summary, two business references, business license information if it's applicable to the business at that time. This information will get us started, and it is at no cost, a very low cost to the individual to get it going. First, you have to be a member of the Manasota Black Chamber of Commerce. Next, you have to make sure that the required documents are in place. And then you simply go online to apply for this process. This process helps you to connect
Mhm.
with entities that have opportunities for capital. So that's a Suncoast or a Bank of America and the credit union access to capital here in Bradenton. These are direct steps that walk you through, as I've mentioned, and you can go right in and submit the application online. I say all that to say this is just a step to help launch your business to the next level. Say, for instance, Tarnisha, I'm not at that place. Okay, so as you join the membership of the Manasota Black Chamber, we'll help you set up these targeted information inquiries that we're asking you for. We'll help you get that started so that you can submit a successful application. And as I mentioned, these are the informational pieces that we'll ask for. And then we also help with the business summary. The business summary is going to be vital for you to inquire for business capital. And so these are direct avenues that we walk you through in order to be successful. I also wanted to, sorry, talk about our Black Business Directory. Oh, I'm sorry, our Black in Biz. It's a publication that we publish on a bi-monthly basis. You go in and it talks us through what information that we have, who do we connect with, how do we network and do our events. And then this is a publication that goes to over 5,000 subscribers.
Mhm.
And sorry, it's going a little bit further.
That's okay.
And then you just simply click on it and it downloads our publications from past years. So that's just one tool that we have in a form of references. And then I want to talk to you guys about the Black Business Directory. And I know that's important, right?
Yes.
So here you go
I
right
love
on
it.
our website and you can click and you can go right in and tell us what you want. You want to have a restaurant, you type that in there. The location, no matter where you are located, we have the ability to pull out those African American businesses right here in our county and in our area. So this is vital and very important to us as we are forever asked, are there any Black businesses that carry this product? This is the avenue and the tool that we use in order to showcase that. On the opposite side of that, if you are a Manasota Black Chamber of Commerce, you have direct access to view all of this information and to add your information into this directory. To just want to always show everyone that, and here is where you would go in to log in and have that registration for you to go in to register yourself into the directory. I know that was a lot of information, but I wanted to just at least share and show one how do you walk through our website as a member and as a highlight to some of the resources that we offer as a Minnesota Black Chamber of Commerce member.
Mhm. I was going to ask you if you could go back to that website because the
Okay.
website definitely looks like it's user friendly. And I love websites where you can go in and you can ask questions. You can definitely a new business, because sometimes people are afraid. That fear is still in them, at the beginning, trying to figure out and how to navigate through as a new business owner. So having a website that has the information on it, a tool that you can use as a small business, I think is amazing. So if we can just go back to the website for those that may have missed that, because I love websites that are informational, that people can use.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay,
So I would be remiss if I did not highlight our board members and executive team members. And these individuals help hold up our arm, as I mentioned, to make sure that we're successful. And some of the faces I'm certain you'll recognize from throughout the county. And as I mentioned, we not only operate in the Manatee Sarasota County, but we're known on a state level, regional level as well. So here are some of our board members and executive team members. But as you mentioned, I'll go right into an opportunity to just walk, and you can ask the questions, Candy. But it is a very friendly, user friendly, and that was important to us when we established our websites. As you all know, we've gone through multiple phases of websites and unveiling, but we want to try to make sure that it's easy for our membership, easy for anyone that's coming in just to find out who we are, to have it at a click of a button and it not be so cumbersome in order to navigate the website.
hmm okay, awesome, awesome. I love it. I love it. So if you're looking to be a part of a chamber, 13 years, and we know that a lot of times our chambers um, tend to go through changes, and that's okay, because changes tend to make things panned out and come out on top.
Yeah.
And Black in Biz newsletter is interested in being a part of this amazing chamber. And I have watched you for years uh, put this chamber together and not waver from the chamber. And I remember when, I can't think of it,
Mhm.
Lacey was part of your chamber. I never forget when he started. He used to be on the Black Business Bus Tour when we started. The first couple years, he never missed a bus tour. And when he started the fashion movement, we would all go to his fashion show, and he's been at it a long time. And
Mhm.
so I was really happy to see him at that time being a part of the chamber, and so many other wonderful people being a part of the chamber. If someone wants to be a part of the Manasota Black Chamber of Commerce in our area, how do they get in touch with you? Through the website? How do they get in touch with you?
Yes, ma'am. They can reach out to us on various entities as it relates to Facebook, Instagram, website. This is something that we are passionate about. You can always email us at info@Minnesota Black Chamber of Commerce .org. That's info@MinnesotaBCC.org. And that's our email. Our telephone number where you can locate us is 941-518-2746. Again, that's 941-518-2746. You can reach out to us via email, text message, telephone, on our website, as I mentioned, on Facebook, on Instagram, LinkedIn. We can be found on pretty much every platform that is still out there and viable. We try to make sure we're on reputable websites. So any website that you can think of, and social media platforms, we're located on all of those. And if I may, Candy, I want to also just share a little bit about how we followed you. It's been several years as well. This is something that we're grateful for, the relationship that we have and the connection that we have through you. As I mentioned, we have to stand on the locks of giant shoulders in order for the torch to be bared and to carry through. Because it takes more than just one person. And so the work that you're doing throughout the region, I can't say the state of Florida any longer, it's regional, right? And so the work that you're doing for African American businesses to help highlight and bring awareness to the importance of supporting those African American businesses is very vital. And oftentimes people shy away when they hear the word Black, Black chamber, Black business, Black this. But the true matter is when we have an equal leveling playing field, we won't have to look at color. When Dr. Martin Luther King dream comes to reality, when we don't have to be looked at or judged by the color of our skin, then we can say we're all equally playing on the same playing field. But until then, we have to provide resources for those minority individuals that need the support and the equaling of the leveling of a playing field. And so that's what we do. And that's what you have been doing for so long. And we appreciate and celebrate you for that as well.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that coming from you, because I know I have watched you from day one. I remember when you started the chamber, and I know it was not easy. And I love women that stick to it. And we just come off celebrating Black women period. But I'm just so honored to have had you on. And when you said yes, I got so excited about it. And thank you so much. Thank you everyone
Absolutely.
for joining us. Yeah, joining us
And then
this
in
afternoon.
closing, one thing I want to mention, and I want us to be all at the forefront of our minds as we navigate through this political climate that we're in, be sure that we are intentional about making sure our household and our businesses are tip top shape, because those resources that we've mentioned here are now you're starting to see the rollback of those. And until we come together, we help support one another, we're not going to be in a place that we can thrive and survive. So it's going to be intentional like never before that we support those business owners. Those business owners, make sure that your house is in order so that way we can support you and we can help uplift your arms through this time that we're in. So that's just my parting words. And I hope that we all can come together and make this the next 4 years something that we can come out on the other side and support one another and it not be a hiccup for us to go back 400 more years.
Yes, you said it best. It is definitely up to us the next year, the next 4 years, that we intentionally, I've been saying it as well. So thank you so much for that we do our part, and we do our part with our Black owned businesses in our city, in our communities, even when we out traveling in another city or state, making sure that we're intentionally when we spending our money with Black owned businesses. Okay, thank you so much, everyone, for joining us. Tea and Conversation this afternoon with Tanisha, President, Founder, CEO of Manasota Black Chamber of Commerce. Thank you, sis, for joining me.
Thank you so much and take care. God bless.
All right.